everyone, it's been a little while since I've made a video. I would love to have all kinds of things to be able to review, but I haven't received anything lately. Although I do have a few things I'm going to be able to review here pretty soon. So what I think I'm going to start doing for a little bit, we'll see how this works out. It's always difficult whenever you start out with a new channel. It takes a while to get the subscribers built up. But let's see what you think about this. I'm going to share with you some of the things that I find on my Facebook feed. Now, I know that's not all that exciting. You can go to Facebook yourself, but I have been blessed with many Facebook friends that just fill my feed full of things that I think that are funny. And so I want to share some of these with you. Now, if you're younger, a lot of these memes and things that I'm going to be showing, you probably saw them on Reddit 2 years ago. I'm not a big fan of Reddit, just simply because I don't want to have to be involved with a whole bunch of different platforms. But again, I still think these are some of the funnier ones that I found, and so I'm going to be showing you some of these, and I'll let you hear my comments about them. This first one has to do with Garfield. It says, just wanted to let you know that I haven't been fed since 2019. And I always liked Garfield. When I was growing up, I always read the cartoons. And of course, this would certainly be something typical that he would say for 2019. Our next one is this little short video of a lady messing with the screen. Oh man, that scares her really bad. I tell you what, that would probably scare me. I don't think I'd fall on the floor, I don't think. But that'd be pretty scary if you're not expecting that. All of a sudden it just jumps out at you. Our next one is something that I saw and I passed this on myself. So I still remember 2019 like it was yesterday. Of course, that was written on January 1st. Now this would really trick me. Did it trick you? Notice what it says there? It says, I thought there were two people in this pic. That's what I thought, till I looked a little bit closer and you can see that it's not just one person. Next, it says, read the part where she burns her mouth on my porch again. And you gotta love that, the story of the three bears. There's Goldilocks going in and messing with their porch and sitting in their chairs and sleeping in their bed, and they're trying to mind their own business. Basically, she's breaking and entering. And so here we can see, I'm guessing either Papa Bear here maybe, saying, hey, I'm glad that she burned her mouth on my porch. Read that part again. I like this one. If you're a Star Trek fan, it says, I have a half brother. Different mothers, shark attack. You gotta have a sense of humor for that, you know. Oh, that's pretty good. Next, of course, all the craze is the little Yoda, the little baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. See these things popping up all over the place? When you see your dad sneak one of your chicky nuggies. Oh, that is a sad thing. Whenever you're up playing, you look through the little window, and there your dad is taking one of those nuggets. I can see how you wouldn't be happy with that. Oh, here's another one. What if slugs are just snails that have gone through divorce and she got the house? Oh, I like that one too. I like this next one. There's this girl that's trying to play around with her umbrella and then just see what happens. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I also like this next little saying. It's just something for us to think about. Something that's not funny, but something for us to think about this new year. It says today is the first blank page of a 366-page book. Write a great one, 2020. The reason it says 366, in case you forgot, normally we have 365 days, but this is a leap year, so we have 366. You got an extra day this year, do something good with it. This next one certainly is true. You know, we watched all of these cartoons from our childhood as we're growing up, and we're expecting all of these things to happen in the future, like what happened in the Back to the Future movie. Well, we also were told that these things would be happening according to George Jetson in 2020. So I'm just mad. I waited my whole life for 2020. Not a single Jetson car inside. That'd be great to be able to fly around in the air and do all these things. I think we're getting closer, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. In fact, I want to tell you real quick that I saw back in the Lifestyles of Rich and Famous. This was way back in the 80s, maybe it was the early 90s. They had an episode where they had flying cars on there, and they were talking about how Michael Jackson had already bought one and how they were supposed to be everywhere by the year 2000 or a little bit after. Of course, it never happened. Now, let me set this next one up. You know, there's this guy, and he's really trying to impress this girl with his ability to be able to do flips. But sometimes things don't go the way that you want them to. Don't you hate it whenever you're picking up your phone and you're looking at it and you realize that there's a hair on it, and you know, you flick that thing off and sometimes it sticks and it just won't come off. It's like someone sprayed something on it and it just won't go anywhere. You're blowing on it and everything else. Well, then you have memes like this one. When you try to get the hair off your screen, but realize it's actually a part of the meme. It tricked me. I thought, man, where's this hair coming from? But thankfully, whenever I saw it moved, I knew it wasn't on the screen. Well played. So how many of you on New Year's Eve came up with the idea that you're going to do some sort of resolution that had to do with dieting? Did you do what these people did? Hurry, our New Year's resolution starts in 10 minutes. Oh, that would totally be me. Did you see this video about the Pope where he was showing his loving, tender care for his people? Okay, well, maybe that was just a love smack. Before we go to this next video, I just have to warn you beforehand. You might want to look away because this is a very brutal, absolutely horrific video. Most brutal fight ever. Wasn't that horrible? How many of you seen this one where you blow on the screen and see what happens? 4, 3, 2. Oh, that was a good one. Also enjoyed this one. Mandalorian bitterly regretted feeding Baby Yoda after midnight. If you're familiar with that series, then you know that Baby Yoda and the Gremlins, they all kind of look alike. It's just kind of like they borrowed their look. So, again, I think that's well done. Have you ever seen the Harlem Globetrotters? They're always doing all kinds of crazy tricks. And they'll even have a thing where they try to teach you to spin a ball. Well, sometimes the people they're trying to teach them. That guy has some skills. I like the look on the Harlem Globetrotter there, checking him out. I really love how creative people are. Notice this little clip. Oh, these cats and dogs. I hope you have a great day, and if you like what you're seeing, subscribe so that I can be able to build up my subscribers to maybe be able to finally get to a point to where I can do some of the other things that I would like to do. And so, hope you have a wonderful day.